You know that feeling when you're starting a business? It's like you're lost in a thick jungle and you have no map, no compass, nothing. Well, you're not alone. But today, we've got a map. We're about to go on a guided tour of a 24-day engine that's designed to take you from zero, all the way to a business that brings in revenue predictably. So get ready, because our tour starts right now.
Yeah, most of us have been right here. You're getting pulled in 100 different directions at once. Should you learn AI, build some random funnel you heard about, master the newest social media platform? It's just a constant storm of shiny objects, and it is so easy to get stuck doing a ton of work without actually getting anywhere.
And this slide just nails the problem perfectly. On the left, you've got the chaos that most people are living in. It's all guesswork and random tactics. But look at the right. That's a totally different approach, what the source material calls the money ladder. It's all about doing things in the right order to create what's called compounding leverage. Basically, each step you take makes the next step easier and way more powerful. And that's what leads to predictable growth. So this is our journey for the next few minutes. We're going to walk this 24-day profit path. It's a step-by-step system that's literally designed to take someone from having absolutely nothing to having a business that can automate its own growth. Now that is a bold claim, so let's dive in and see how it actually works. Every great building, every great empire, it needs a rock-solid foundation. So our very first stop on this tour is what we're going to call the land of foundation. This is where, in just 5 days, we build the core assets that everything else is going to stand on. Now, what's really fascinating here is the order of operations. Look at this. You start by writing a book. Why a book? Well, it forces you to get your entire philosophy down on paper, and it instantly creates an authority asset before you even have an audience. Then, from that book, you build your website, your home base online. Next, you set up an email list so you actually own your audience's attention. Only then do you automate your social media. And finally, you get crystal clear on what it is you're actually selling. See how each step just builds right on top of the last? And that right there is the whole point. After just 5 days of focused work, you're not just some person with a cool idea anymore. You are positioned as an expert. You have a digital home. And you have a direct line to your audience that no algorithm, no platform can ever take away from you. Now that is real power. So we've built this amazing foundation. We're an expert, we've got a home base, we've got a direct line to our people. But right now, it's a ghost town. It's time to open the doors and invite everybody in. So welcome to our next stop, the land of leads. This is where we turn on the traffic.
The system breaks lead generation down into two really simple camps. On one side, you've got inbound traffic. Think Google search ads. These are people with super high intent. They are actively typing into a search bar, looking for the solution you provide. On the other side is outbound. That's where you use things like cold email and DMs to reach out directly to people who might be a great fit, but maybe they aren't looking right this second. You really need both working for you. The result here is a total game changer. You've basically built a machine that can predictably turn advertising dollars into interested leads. You're no longer just sitting around hoping people find you. You are actively going out and capturing the demand that already exists in the market. Okay, our engine is humming along now. We've got our assets, we've got a steady stream of leads coming in the door, but, leads don't pay the bills. Revenue does. So now we get to the most important part, turning all that attention into actual sales. Our third stop on the tour is the land of conversion. So a key tool here is something called a video sales letter, or a VSL. Just think of it as your best salesperson working for you 24/7, never needs a coffee break, and it follows this classic, powerful formula that just works. You start with a hook to grab their attention, then you dig into the problem they're facing, you introduce your product as the perfect solution, you make the offer totally irresistible, and then you give them a super clear call to action. It's a sales machine that works even while you're sleeping. Now, check this out. Here is another brilliant conversion tactic, and it's called the tripwire. The idea is so simple. You create a really low-cost offer, maybe just $7, and it's designed to do one thing, and one thing only: turn a curious browser into a paying customer. See, it's not about the $7, it's about breaking that first barrier to making a purchase. And what's crazy is, a lot of the time, this one small purchase generates enough cash to completely pay for your advertising. It's a self-funding system, and it is incredibly powerful. All right, we have built the engine to attract and convert customers. Now it's time to start thinking bigger. Our final leg of the tour takes us to the lands of delivery and scale. And this is where we build a lasting business, a kingdom, really. This part of the map shows you the path from being a freelancer, a one-person show, to becoming a real business owner. It starts with creating a professional, automated onboarding for new clients. Then you create standard operating procedures, SOPs, so you can start to delegate or automate tasks. From there, you build stable income with recurring revenue, and finally, you sit down and create a strategic 12-month plan for growth. So after our 24-day journey, after visiting the lands of foundation, leads, conversion, and scale, what have we actually built? We haven't just learned a few cool tactics. No, we have arrived at our final destination, a complete, working business operating system. And just look at how this all connects. It's beautiful. You build assets, which help you drive leads. You convert those leads into sales. You deliver amazing value to your customers, which then creates testimonials and social proof. And guess what? Those are new assets. This fuels your ability to scale, and the whole cycle just starts all over again, but stronger than before. It's a flywheel. It powers itself. And this right here, this is the ultimate takeaway. The goal isn't to learn the latest AI tool or build a fancy funnel just because you can. The goal is to assemble all these pieces into a real, functioning, and scalable business. So, the map is laid out. A systematic 24-day journey from zero to a predictable, growing business engine. It's a clear path right through the middle of all that chaos. The only question left is, what's your first step?